remains today. Has body positivity gone too far, or are people fat phobic for promoting health and inducing beneficial lifestyles? Let's check it out. Almost 50% of Americans are obese today, which is a staggering number. Granted, there are some cases in which people do struggle to lose weight because of medical issues, but what about the people who don't have those issues and who's easily able to do so if they just put in the effort? Let's see what Albert Preach has to say about this.
Whole, and we have to look at that and say, is this good for society? Is it good that we're fattening up our kids, that we set them up for failure for the rest of their lives because we advertise these things and we convince them that they want
funny? I actually don't find this kind of funny. I think
no, come on.
I actually think it's quite sad.
It's not sad. It's comedy.
Let me bring in.
It's satire comedy.
Well, maybe.
You know it is. You know it is. You know it is, Piers. I've been an actor for 13 years.
George,
why you keep saying that? You're saying something that's not true.
Well, this industry works.
George, I'll come back to you in a moment.
Come on.
Let me just go to Blair White in Austin, in Texas. Blair, I do have a problem with this because I think it's
My boy, he out of breath. He grabbing that water. He like, hold on.
celebrating a dangerous health condition. And if you're an influencer, why would you want to influence people to think that that is A, funny, entertaining, and B, something they want to do?
Well, you should have an issue with it. You know, my opinion is that the fat positivity movement is a death cult. You know, I'm all about living my life on my own terms, being happy, finding a partner that makes me happy. But, you know, life is short, so you have to find happiness. But what cuts it in half is being obese. Your life will literally end halfway of the length that you would live being obese. And so promoting it, you wouldn't be able to be anorexic on TikTok and not get comments about how you need to eat a cheeseburger, how you need to gain weight. And you can write it off as trolls, but it's the truth. You know, I've seen some TikToks made by him where he is addressing people telling him that he needs to lose weight as trolls and sort of making fun of it. And I just wonder, you know, is it really trolls? I mean, certainly there are mean people on the internet, but there is some truth to it. I mean, I know that he is a father, and the idea that you will, in all likelihood, in all certainty actually, not live past 50, 60 years old is an issue. So for me, you know,
Yeah, I know, I hear you. I know, that's my view. I want to bring...
That's very true, the point she said about, you know, him being a father and just being like a role model in his children's life. It's a very important, you know, decisions that we make. And especially if you're a parent, it's going to affect your children's life. So just because of the irresponsible choices and decisions that this guy is making, he could, you know, possibly shorten the lifespan and the time he has with his children. It's still possible for him to change, but it's just not, it's not a good thing. Just be selfish in a way when others are depending on you.
In Sienna, your wife, you've been listening to this.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable completely? When you see the statistics about obesity in this country, the cost to the NHS, what it costs the country, are you comfortable about this?
The way I see it is, firstly, just us personally, we have private healthcare, so the NHS isn't a thing for us. I do understand that it is costing the NHS a lot. I think it's a bigger problem to address, though. I think it's about educating people when they're young to make healthy food choices. I grow up in poverty, like George and I have. A lot of the time, you don't have the healthiest options.
Yeah, but my response to that would be, okay, but you've managed not to end up as George has weight. So I don't mean to denigrate you, George.
It could be genetics, though, couldn't it?
No, it's not.
It could be
What it is,
I don't think it's genetics.
I believe it's because my parents were like cool hippie vegetarians, whereas George's were not.
And, are you comfortable? You've got a son, right? Are you comfortable about his current weight? Do you think when he does this stuff on TikTok, are you really laughing or are you concerned about it?
I'm concerned not so much about his weight, but more about his well-being.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap!
I can accept that kind of comment from strangers.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't got no words.
You love the man and you're not concerned about his weight. Okay, Priest, I'm gonna go to you. Is that normal?
I don't know if it's normal.
You find out your partner's likely gonna die before they even hit 60. and you're not concerned about their weight?
I don't know if it's normal, but I know.
Man, that's just him. That's just that's just him talking about the weight issue. My mom, she honest, man. She said I ugly. She said, Eliza, you ugly. You need to change. You stink. You feel me? You kicking. She honest. That's just hygiene, but like something that's actually like directed and like geared towards your life and your life health. It's an issue, like 100%. And especially the fact that like you just to make him happy. Nah, what's up one quote? It says that I'd rather be hurt with truth than comforted with lies. I think that applies to this. Let's keep on watching.
Nigga.
I don't know if it's normal, but
I'm not saying
I think it's an okay thing to be concerned about the weight of your significant other. It's a tough decision to have. It's just a tough discussion to have. But I mean, I had it. My girl had it with me. She's like, yo, what we gonna do? We gotta do this. We gotta walk. We gotta do some changes.
If I find out my partner's behavior and their drinking was leading to them dying earlier, of course I'd be worried about their drinking. What? You just sit here watching your partner drink themselves to death and you don't get concerned? Is that not? I feel like I'm living in a twilight zone. You imagine if this man was getting on TikTok, boozing it up, getting wasted on fucking live all the time, laughing about how drunk and lost he is, you think that'd be fine? Listen, it's your relationship at the end of the day. You handle it how you want. But I don't think I could handle my loved ones getting this obese and I'm just over here saying I'm not concerned. I understand not wanting to condemn. I understand not wanting to insult and shame. But we have to stop doing this weird thing where we're just walking around this shit like it's not a real problem. The man sitting beside you has got to be 400 pounds. And I'm being generous.
Tough.
There's no way he's making it past 60 at that weight. I don't know about you guys. How many people over the age of 60 do you know that are 400 pounds? And I don't like bringing people's kids in this because that's your family. Is that fair to your child to leave them at that age?
It's not even a problem when you're dead. It's a problem when you can't play with them. It's a problem when you can't. It's before death. It's a problem when you can't cater them, run after them, run with them, chill with them.
It's sad. Imagine.
Crouch, lean. You go down on the floor, you can't get up. It's before death.
And,
Well, the two go hand in hand.
Sienna, you definitely glorify it, Sienna, and you guys post videos where you're juggling his fat and you talk about how attractive it is. And for me, when I look for a romantic partner,
we all know what gets
I look for someone that would make me a better version of myself.
Well, yeah,
not
but
a worse
George,
one.
the point Blair's making is a sound one. You say it's to get views. We know that,
Yeah, of course.
and you're making money from it.
Of course.
But the question is, there's no incentive for you to actually lose any weight because at that stage, your
actually-
TikTok persona.
Well, no, because we can
dies.
flip the
is
book, can't
actually
we? Yeah.
George is actually on a weight loss journey, and I fully support that. I think it's more like having a laugh at yourself, making the best of
You know what
the
made me? You
situation
know what
you're in.
pulled me around to your side, George? If you now
No,
flipped with this big audience you've got.
Making the best of the situation you're in is to do something about it, to change, to work something towards better that doesn't, affect you in a negative way. I mean, I don't know how simple it is. Like I said earlier, there are some cases in which people do have medically diagnosed symptoms that cause us not to be able to lose excessive weight or fat that they have. So for them, it's completely understandable. But if you're just deliberately making unhealthy choices and lifestyles that affect you and could possibly shorten your life, then it's a big issue. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19 and 20 says this about our bodies being a temple. Let's check it out. It says this: "What? Know you not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost which is in you, which have of God? Are ye not your own?" Verse 20 says this: "For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and your spirit, which are God's." Now, guys, we gotta remember that our body is a temple. God created us in His image, and He gave us a gift and the opportunity to take care of our bodies. To take care of the earth, to take care of the things which He has given us. But it's up to us, to take care of it. So Hey guys, let me guys know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys like this video, if you want to see more stuff like this. But yeah guys, let me know your thoughts. Has society become, too accepting of biopositivity, even though it's completely contradictory, to the person's health and lifestyle, or are we fat shaming? So let me know in the comments. Other than that, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Keep